Welcome to Charlotte Local Unplugged, the podcast that explores Charlotte's vibrant local scene for food, music, entertainment, culture, unplugged events, and the many hidden gems in Charlotte. Your host is Sam Collins. Let's dive in.
Hey Charlotte, I'm Sam Collins, your guide for Charlotte Local Unplugged, and today we're going deep on the festivals that give the Queen City its heartbeat. Whether you're new in town or a longtime local, this episode will help you navigate, savor, and stretch every minute of Charlotte's arts, music, food, and wellness celebrations. We'll map seasons, spotlight can't-miss events and hidden gems, share bite-sized neighborhood plans, and give you smart strategies for getting around, saving money, and staying comfortable. Think of this as your field guide to festival season all year long. I'll bring local context from the ground, where to line up, when to linger, how to meet makers, and which stops keep the party going afterward. Ready to unplug from the routine and plug into Charlotte's culture? Let's roll. Here's the festival calendar at a glance so you can plan your year. Spring is the ignition. Big arts and outdoor fests bloom with Charlotte Shout, Tuck Fest at the Whitewater Center, Kings Drive Art Walk, and the start of neighborhood crawls. Summer turns up the heat with music and food, Taste of Charlotte, River Jam in full swing, Juneteenth celebrations, and August Charlotte Pride Festival and Parade anchoring Uptown. Fall is stacked. Heritage and craft weekends, boom pop-ups, Charlotte International Arts Festival, Yeso Greek Festival, Hola Charlotte, Mechtoberfest, and the Carolina Renaissance Festival nearby. Winter slows the tempo, but sparkles with holiday markets, brewery light trails, and botanical light shows, plus cozy maker pop-ups. No matter the month, there's movement, music, and a place to unwind. You just need the right plan. Let's start with three that define spring into early summer. Charlotte Shout sprawls across Uptown with large-scale art, nightly performances, pop-up culinary moments, and interactive installations that transform plazas and sidewalks. It's the one to wander. Arrive before sunset, catch dusk lighting, then follow the sound to free stages. Taste of Charlotte turns Tryon Street into a sample safari. Load a digital wristband or tokens, share plates between friends, and prioritize smaller vendors to avoid the longest lines. Pro tip, go early Saturday or late Sunday for easier grazing. Tuck Fest at the Whitewater Center blends outdoor competitions, clinics, and a legit music lineup. Even if you aren't racing, bring layers, a blanket, and plan your riverfront perch. Parking fills fast. Consider carpooling or a rideshare drop. Check schedules for clinics you want. Fall's classic vibe lands with Festival in the Park at Freedom Park, a lakeside maze of artists, stages, and food that feels like a neighborhood reunion. Take the shaded path loop, browse juried booths first, then circle back for live sets as golden hour hits the water. August belongs to Charlotte Pride's Festival and Parade in Uptown. Expect uplifting stages, community resources, family zones, and a massive Sunday parade down Tryon. Pack water, sunscreen, and set a meeting point. Cell service can get spotty during peak crowd surges. Boom, Charlotte, our fringe and experimental arts engine, brings pop-up performances, installations, and small venue shows that amplify local and global voices. It's discovery forward. Buy a sampler pass, talk to artists between sets, and say yes to something unexpected. That's where breakthroughs and favorites emerge regularly. Two powerhouse fall celebrations reshape the city in different ways. The Charlotte International Arts Festival stretches across Uptown and adjacent neighborhoods with large-scale installations, aerial shows, and cross-cultural performances that invite lingering. Think immersive art you can walk through or under, ideal for family photos and date nights alike. Meanwhile, the Yeso Greek Festival in Dilworth is a decade-strong favorite. Expect church tours, dance troupes, pastries that sell out, and a community welcome that feels like home. Order combo plates to sample broadly, then take a box of lucamates for later. Hola Charlotte highlights Hispanic and Latin American cultures with music, dance, artisans, and food that turns Tryon into a living plaza. Catch the dance showcases, shop traditional crafts, and practice your Spanish between bites. Bring flags, cashless pay, and comfortable shoes always. North of the city, the Carolina Renaissance Festival in Huntersville is a fall escape that feels worlds away. Dress up or don a cloak, catch jousts, laugh at stage antics, and snack on classics while browsing artisan lanes. Weekends get busy. Arrive early and download the map to prioritize shows. Back in Charlotte, Mecktoberfest at Old Mecklenburg Brewery blends German-style lagers, polka, pretzels, and leafy beer garden vibes. It's kid-friendly by day and social by evening. Share a table, try seasonal pours, and pace yourself. Moo and Brewfest marries burgers and beer with live music. Bring friends who love comparing sliders and split tasting flights to cover more ground. Hydration is your friend at all three. And yes, rideshare drop zones make exits faster and safer. Designate a driver for suburban trips when needed. Beyond the headliners, Charlotte's magic lives in its smaller, repeatable happenings. South End's First Friday Gallery Crawl turns the rail trail into an arts promenade, with studios opening doors, DJs on patios, and pop-up makers at breweries. Noda's gallery nights keep it funky, peek into small storefront spaces, and catch street musicians between murals. The Kings Drive Art Walk brightens spring along the Little Sugar Creek Greenway with juried art, live music, and skyline picnicking. Bring a blanket and browse in loops. Camp North End's night markets remix food trucks, installations, and rotating vendor halls. It's where emerging artists test and celebrate. Sprinkle in neighborhood street fairs and makers markets. Wesley Heights, Plaza Midwood, or Elizabeth often announce last minute. Follow local venues and collectives because the best surprises don't always buy billboards. Keep Saturdays lightly planned. Let's map hotspots and quick bites so you can pair festivals with flavor. Uptown, festivals cluster along Tryon, Romare Bearden Park, and First Ward Park. Pre-game with coffee at Not Just Coffee. Browse the market at 7th Street for quick eats, or slide into a late-night booth at Midnight Diner. South End, rail trail activations and maker markets abound. Fuel at Lincoln's Haberdashery, tacos along East-West, and pints at Suffolk Punch. Noda, gallery nights and small stages. Hit Haberdish for shareables, Smelly Cat for caffeine, and Salud for slices and craft beer. Plaza Midwood, eclectic street fairs. Go to Workman's Friend for a pub vibe or snag ramen and dumplings nearby. Camp North End, arrive hungry. Concepts rotate, but kitchens and bakeries reward patience. Freedom Park, picnic baskets, scooters, and Dilworth's bakeries seal the deal. Charlotte's live music heartbeat runs through our festivals, and you can find local gems if you know where to look. Scan lineups for homegrown names sharing stages with touring acts. Organizers often seed day schedules with Charlotte bands. River Jam at the Whitewater Center is a reliable discovery engine. Bring a chair or blanket and let the set pull you toward the stage. Neighborhood events add pop-up stages in plazas, parks, and brewery patios where funk, indie, hip-hop, and Americana rotate weekly. Follow venues like Neighborhood Theater, Visualite, and Evening Muse to triangulate who's bubbling up. Then, when those names appear at bigger festivals, you're the early fan singing along. Tip, merch sales go straight to artists. Buy a shirt now, and they'll remember you later. Stream them, tag posts, and share bills widely. Let's talk strategy for vendor rows and beer gardens. Prime grazing windows are opening hour and the last 90 minutes before close. Lines are shortest, vendors have time to chat, and portions can be generous. Walk the entire row once before committing. Star what looks special, then circle back. Share plates so everyone tastes more, and keep a running list in your notes for later dining. Many events run cashless now, but bring a card backup and ID for beverage wristbands. If a festival allows re-entry, schedule a nearby restaurant break during peak heat, then return when crowds ease. Around uptown hubs, quick wins include food halls, ramen joints, and pizza by the slice. Around South End, look for patios with misting fans and no reservation lists. Noda excels at late-night windows, too often. Festivals can be restorative, not just rowdy, if you intentionally schedule wellness. Watch for yoga in the park mornings that many markets and arts festivals host. Bring your mat, refillable bottle, and arrive 10 minutes early to stake a quiet corner. Sound baths and mindfulness pop-ups occasionally appear at maker markets. Slip on eye masks, set an intention, and re-enter the bustle refreshed. The Whitewater Center layers wellness into festival weekends with sunrise yoga, trail runs, and paddling clinics that complement evening concerts. If you're festival hopping, build a chill intermission, a shaded greenway stroll, a bench near public art, or a tea stop before the next set. Your body will thank you, and you'll notice more details, the brushstrokes, harmonies, and aromas we skim when we're rushing. Plan buffers between venues. Serenity makes memories stick for longer. Transportation can make or break a festival day, so move like a local. The Lynx Blue Line connects South End to Uptown to Noda. Target Bland, East-West, Stonewall, 7th Street, Parkwood, and 36th Street for festival zones. The CityLynx Gold Line streetcar helps with First Ward and Elizabeth edges. Check frequency and stop maps before you go. If you're driving, use park and ride lots along the Blue Line and glide past central parking stress. Bikes and scooters, joy rides and others work well on the rail trail and wide uptown streets. Pack lights after dark and park away from entrances. Most festivals designate rideshare drop zones. Screenshot yours before arrival. Between venues, walk shaded corridors. The Green, Romare Bearden Park, and the rail trail splice together beautifully. Hydrate, pace yourself, and train beats traffic most days. A little planning stretches your festival budget further. Follow festivals on social to catch early bird drops and limited day pass discounts. Do the math on weekend versus single-day tickets. If you'll attend 2 evenings, a multi-day pass might win. Many festivals recruit volunteers for short shifts in exchange for entry, great for solo explorers who like meeting people. Look for weekday or night session pricing, especially at ticketed art experiences. Bring a small, dedicated festival card to track spending and set a cap. For food festivals, split a bundle of tasting tickets with friends, then redistribute based on appetite. Finally, watch weather. Rainy sessions can be lighter, and some festivals offer re-entry flexibility when storms roll through. Deals often appear last minute, so notifications are your friend. Subscribing to newsletters surfaces pre-sales and contests very often. Before you go, check accessibility and family friendliness so everyone enjoys the day. Most major festivals publish ADA access notes, shuttle details, and stage maps with ramps or viewing areas. Screenshots help once crowds build. If you're rolling with strollers, scout curb cuts, smoother greenway segments, and bathroom locations. A compact blanket doubles as kid zone and shade. Many events now offer sensory-friendly hours or quiet rooms, especially helpful at museums or indoor art activations. Watch for clearly marked 21+ areas near beer gardens, and remember that wristbands are often required even to enter fenced zones. For sound-sensitive kids, pack earmuff-style protection. For adults, carry earplugs so you can stand close without fatigue. Finally, choose rendezvous points at landmarks rather than stages and review who's carrying tickets. Screenshots of QR passes save headaches for everyone. Pack smarter to feel lighter. Bring a soft refillable bottle, compact sunscreen, hat, and a lightweight rain shell that crushes into a pocket. A small crossbody or clear bag speeds security. Stash a portable charger, lip balm, tissues, and a tiny first aid kit with bandages. Cashless rules dominate, but a backup card and ID are essential. Read each festival's prohibited items list. Many restrict outside alcohol, hard coolers, tents, and chairs with high backs. Sustainability matters. Choose transit over parking when possible. Refill water at provided stations and sort waste into compost and recycling where labeled. Support local makers and performers directly. Buy the print, tip the busker, and follow their socials. One thoughtful purchase beats 3 throwaways and keeps the creative economy humming. Bring patience, curiosity, and leave no trace behind ever again. One of the joys of Charlotte's festivals is direct access to creators. When you love a piece, ask about process and additions and whether they accept commissions. Good etiquette. Clarify budget, timeline, and deposit. Expect sketches or proofs and honor the artist's voice. Grab a card or snap a booth photo so you can find them later. Safety and etiquette keep good vibes rolling. Move with the crowd, avoid blocking ramps, step aside before stopping for photos, and set a meeting spot near an art landmark. Ear protection for kids, hydration for all, and respect for nearby residents. Keep stoops clear and pack out what you bring. Weekend shortlist teas. Think gallery crawls, outdoor concerts, and heritage food fests landing over the next month. Start penciling now. We'll post dates in our newsletter soon. That's our tour of Festivals Unplugged, your insider map to Charlotte's cultural calendar, from citywide spectacles to neighborhood gems. Today we covered the seasons at a glance. Signature experiences like Charlotte Shout, Festival in the Park, Taste of Charlotte, Charlotte Pride, Boom, the International Arts Festival, Tuckfest, Yasso, Hola Charlotte, the Renaissance Festival, Mechtoberfest, and Moo and Brew. We layered in hidden gallery crawls, Camp North End nights, neighborhood bite ideas, the local sound spotlight, food and drink strategy, wellness breaks, transit moves, budget hacks, accessibility, what to pack, sustainability, meeting makers, and festival etiquette. If this helped you plan your next weekend, share the episode with a friend and subscribe. For a living shortlist and timely details, join our weekly newsletter and check the online magazine. I'm Sam Collins. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you out there.
You've been listening to Charlotte Local Unplugged with host Sam Collins. Until next time, plan fast, explore deep, and enjoy Charlotte.